Hi Kohar, I am going to give a class for the sex certification exam now. Yuka, is this H? This was an easy problem.
先生
Next question. Noah is H?
これぐらいならちょっと何よ
The reason for the incorrect answer is because her black tights are so sexy.
どこ見てるのよスケベ
The last question. Koyuki is H?
これぐらいなら
This question could have been difficult. The reason for the incorrect answer is because bunnies are very H.
スケはっちゃ
We will have a special class this time. Kira is H?
エッチなのはダメスケ
You were in a hurry, Kohar. She is a lax. She is not Kira.
リア充名
By the way, this is what his brain looks like.
そんな世界、人は望まない。
Next question. Aslan is H?
これぐらいなら別に私何も間違ったことは言ってないでしょ
This question was recently revised, so you can't afford to get it wrong. The reason for the incorrect answer is he thinks only of Kigali.
スケ
強さは力じゃない。生きる意志だ。
Last question of the day. Sin is H?
ベこれぐらいなら
That's wonderful, Kohar.
見たこれが私の実力よ
The correct answer is because he thinks nothing of it.
自信はこうやるんだ。
We begin today's class. Al is H?
これぐらいなら
Nice. Kohar. Al is a pankotu, not an H.
今日はこんなところで勘弁してあげるわ
Next question. Keoko is H?
これぐらい大したことじゃないし間違ったことは言ってないでしょ
The reason for the incorrect answer is her voice is the best H.
もう少しだけここにいて
Next question. Mitsuki is H?
エッチなのはダメ死刑
Nice. I think I'm going to be a Muragaki too.
爆破
To get back on track, here's the final question. Is Haruka H?
これぐらいなら
Nice. Halka is not H.
すみません先生また私のミスで死にたい死にたい死にたい死にたい死にたい死にたい死にたい死なないと
We begin today's class. Hoka is H?
これぐらいなら
Correct. Kohar. She's an important student who supports her teacher. I have no doubt she will be a wonderful wife in marriage.
はい毎日私の作った料理が食べたいですか先生さえよろしければ もちろん私は構わないのですがリア充名
Next question. Julie is H?
これぐらいなら
Correct. Kohar. You got all the questions right this time.
楽勝だったわね。
That's all for today, albeit a short one.
なんか、焦げ臭いです。あら、私ったら、パイをオーブンに入れっぱなしだったことを忘れてました。
We begin today's class. Himali is H.
これぐらいなら。
This is an easy problem. However, be aware that if it's Memorobi, it's H.
私という希代の美少女がいるというのに、一体どういうことなのでしょう。
Next question. Is Imi H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I don't need to think about this one too slowly. Now let's do similar problems.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Amy is H. Let's remember.
下着はダメで、水着は大丈夫？一体何が違うの？防水機能のありなし？
Oops, is it that late already? That's all for today's class. See you next time. We begin today's class. Haruna is H.
これぐらいなら。
A difficult problem, but well understood. Let's also remember that Haruna is cute.
かわいい。何のことかしら。
Next question. Izumi is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Don't judge by appearances. Kohar. Think carefully before you answer.
これぐらい、大したことじゃないし。
Next question. Junko is H.
これぐらいなら。
Nice. Kohar. Remember, Junko goes in cute, too.
趣味？読書よ、読書。何よ、その顔。
Next question. Is Akali H?
これぐらいなら。別に私、何も間違ったことは言ってないでしょ？
This is a conundrum, so there's nothing we can do about it. The reason for the incorrect answer is because her voice and facial expressions are so H.
先生のことを。想像だけでも楽しいですね。エッチなのはダメ！死刑！どう考えても、先生の周りには女の子が多すぎます。ぶっ壊してみましょうか。
We begin today's class. Kasumi is H.
これぐらいなら。
This is the only documentation I have, so I'll have to make a decision on this. This alone is not H.
私が反撃しないと思って好き放題しよってからに覚悟しておくのだな。
Next question. Meg is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
You could have looked at it all the way through before answering. We shouldn't judge people by their looks, but this is already too H.
全部削っちゃおう！ゆーふー！
We begin today's class. Keiho is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
You're right, you can't miss these side boobs. Memorobi will further accelerate the H degree. This is moderate.
こんなに胸が高鳴るなんて、初めての感覚です。
Next question. Chis is H.
これぐらいなら。
This might be a little confusing. The reason for the incorrect answer is because her legs are just too beautiful.
先生のためなら、悪い子になってもいい。エッチなのはダメ！死刑！とりあえず燃やそっか。
Let's focus on one student this time. Let's take a closer look at Al. I'll skip the regular clothes since I went there last time. She's also very popular as a clunker character. The white-eyed face suits you well.
なんですって！
Next is a New Year's costume. Is the New Year's costume H?
これぐらいなら。
This outfit is still not H. The clunky character is even more polished than in normal clothes.
今日はこんなところで勘弁してあげるわ。
The last one is a dress costume. Is the dress costume H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
The level of H has increased considerably with the dress costume. Of course, it has its own clunkers. Great balance of H and clunkers. You can have both of these things. Of all the Kivotos, I'd say it's about as good as AL's. Oops, is it that late already? Al is H, so that concludes this class. The next section is Yuka. See you tomorrow.
これぐらいなら。
Nice. Kohar. Al is a Pankotu, not an H. Let's focus on one student this time. Yuka today. I told you in the last issue that Yuka is H. The thighs are the most noteworthy. His overly large thighs are very attractive and I've had a captive audience of teachers who have started to play Bruaka. In case you're wondering, Yuka's thighs got an H in shorts. YouTube has also given the H certification.
計算ができません。今、この気持ちがですよ。
Next up, gym clothes. Is Yuka's gym uniform H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Yuka's thighs are even more pronounced in her gym clothes. Bloomers are further accelerating the H level. I like how Yuka's hair is in a ponytail.
ポニーテールが似合ってるですか？先生はいつも心にもないお世辞を。それが嫌というわけではないですけど。
I also have an operator costume for Yuka, but I'll get to that another time. See you again.
リア充名。
Let's focus on one student this time. Although Kyoko is H, I think the reason for that is more in the words than in the looks. I know she's pretty to look at, of course.
かわいい。ふざけないで先生。
Next is a New Year's costume. Is her New Year's costume H?
これぐらいなら。別に私、何も間違ったことは言ってないでしょ？
It's hard to tell just by looking at it. The way he talks and looks is, of course, H. We're sleeping together on New Year's. This is indeed an H.
スケベ！依頼じゃなくても、先生のことなら頑張るよ。いや、今のなし。忘れて。
Finally, there are the dress costumes. Is the dress costume H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
The dress outfit is quite revealing. Many teachers will be enthralled by Memorobi's line.
あのさ、少しだけ。もう少しだけ。ここにいて。
So much for today's lesson. See you again.
リア充名。
We begin today's class. Is Tabaki H?
チなのはダメ！死刑！
These oversized thighs and breasts are now a mystery. If she asks me to take a nap, I won't be able to say no to her anymore.
起きてから一番初めに会う人が先生だとは。いいね。
Next question. Memory is H.
これぐらいなら。
You are still not very observant, Kohar. Black tights are also quite H points, but, best of all, great hugs before work. I wish I could give you an oxytocin hug every day.
私、先生と、これから先もずっと、なんでもありません。リア充名。
Next question. Keyed is H.
これぐらいなら。
She trains every day to be a great lady. It won't be long before she becomes a great lady.
本当？やったー！じゃあ、この嬉しい気持ちを込めて、先生に攻撃！くらえ！ドリル本のウサギ究極体のドリルインパクト！
We begin today's class. Saber is H.
これぐらいなら。
She is the King Arthur. What a lot of the same person. Some people aren't exactly like that, but it's a long story, so I'll skip it. And this is just one example, there are many more. I like Heroine X the best.
あなたがマスターである限り、私はセイバーとして使いましょう。え、アサシン？何のことですか？
Next question. Is she H?
これぐらいなら。
It might have been hard to judge from the illustrations alone. There are many reasons she is H. One reason is that you're too close. She's a bit humid, passing as a friend and suddenly a lover.
マスターとの関係？一心同体。ちょっと違う気がする。所有物。それも違う。恋人同士であることを示すのには、言葉はちょっと難しい。リア充名。
Next question. Kiara is H.
これぐらいなら。別に私、何も間違ったことは言ってないでしょ？
No, you are mistaken. Kohar. No woman fits the H word better than she does. Because she is the only one who has masturbation earth.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
それでは皆々様、再度の日取りでございます。大後も下脱も我が指一つで随記事行き着く先は殺生院。アギトのごとき天井楽。天井下脱なさいませ。阿弥陀阿弥陀ラヘブンズホール。どこまで逃げても私の手のひらの上。
We begin today's class. Shun is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Nice H, Kohar. It looks H, but it's important to note that the voice is H as well.
もう、先生は私に甘えちゃダメですよ。でもたまにでしたら、多めに見てあげますよ。
Next question. Kokona is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Nice perspective, but regrettably wrong. Sure, it's transparent, but that doesn't mean it's H. But Kokona will be a wonderful woman in the future.
ココナちゃんって呼ばないでください。小さい子みたいじゃないですか。
Oops, no punchline. Since it can't be helped, Let's ask Kohar to accompany Saya in her experiments.
ちょうど新薬を実験するために呼ぼうとしてたのだ。さあ、それでは僕様の傑作を試してみようか。
We begin today's class. Is the Azuna H?
これぐらいなら。
Certainly not. Her looks alone may not be H. But she is a ninja. The teacher is no match for her sexy tricks.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！こう見えてもイズナは忍びですので、色仕掛けには自信があります。主殿がお相手であれば。主を相手にそういう技を使っちゃいけないですか？それでは使う相手がいなくなってしまうのですが。
Next question. Tsukuyo is H?
これぐらいなら。
Kohar is still sweet. And my thighs are H. Memorobi is also quite on point.
やっぱり無理でした。
Next question. Michiru is H?
これぐらい。
But she is a ninja. The teacher is no match for her sexy tricks.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I knew it would come to that. The reason for the incorrect answer is because she won't do it. But since she seems to be able to use fire fugue, let's have her show us what she can actually do.
カトンの術見せてあげる。みちる流忍法。
We begin today's class. Is Suzumi H?
これぐらいなら。
I think the skirt is too short, but that's okay. I also like her cool look. Her Memolovi is nothing short of beautiful.
先生、よろしければこれからも一緒にいていただけますでしょうか。
リアジュメ。
Next question. Is Lisa H?
これぐらいなら。
Her energetic appearance is impressive. In the bonding story, you'll hear about her problems. She was worried about not having any friends. Now she can take pictures of her and her friends laughing like this. That was the most tear-jerking thing I've ever done in my life as a Bruaka. Memorobi is also very nice, somewhat fragile.
挑戦状は受け取ってください。
We begin today's class. Is Kanna H?
これぐらいなら。
Just because she's less exposed doesn't mean she's not H. Rather, it's the lack of exposure that raises her H level. Her face is already too good for Memolovi.
見なかったことにしていただけると幸いです。
Next question. Fubuki is H?
これぐらいなら。
She is well known as a Nemgaki. Her Memolovi face is just like a Methgaki.
どうしたの先生。ドーナツ食べたい？
Next question. Is the Kirina H?
これぐらいなら。
Sure, she's sincere, but, as expected, her Memolovi can only be described as H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！これでも食らっちゃってください！
We begin today's class. Is Soroko H?
これぐらいなら。
There's no reason why the main heroine of the Blue Archive shouldn't be H.
この辺に確か銀行が。
In the H illustration, she also attacked the teacher.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Next question. Hoshino is H?
これぐらい
Her self-proclaimed uncle is 2H. The gap when she's serious is also great.
私が必要って？お世辞でもありがとう。お世辞じゃないの？ありがとう。
Next question. Celica is H.
これぐらいなら。
The Tsundere character is decidedly H.
私がこんなにそばにいるんだから、少しは興味を持ってよ。
Next question. Ain is H.
これぐらいなら。
Sure, she looks neat and tidy. Memorobi is very destructive.
そんなに見つめられますと、恥ずかしいです。
Next question. Nanami is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Words are no longer necessary. She even scratches my ears. It's 2H already.
これは先生だけへのサービスですから、二人だけの秘密ですよ。
That's all for today. Well, I'm going to go get my ears waxed.
リア充め。
We begin today's class. Kazusa is H.
これぐらいなら。
Black tights are also quite H, but the official short video is too good.
まあ、気にしないで。先生が仕事してるのを見てただけ。
Next question. Is Natsu H?
これぐらいなら。
She is a self-proclaimed romantic, often getting into trouble in pursuit of romance. But she has a charm that is hard to describe in words.
これもまた、スイーツに込められた哲学。どう？感動した？
Next question. Is IRIH?
これぐらいなら。
She's one of those legitimate high school girls, though. She's also quite the chocolate mint lover.
先生もアイスクリーム好きですよね。
Next question. Is Yoshimi H?
これぐらいなら。
She is a Tsundere character, so her H points are high. It is too early to certify yet. I have no doubt that her future is quite promising, though.
牛乳なら1リットル飲んでる。仕方なく。毎日ね。
That's all for today. Don't forget to review. Today is Kohar's birthday. Happy birthday.
私の誕生日、覚えてたの？ありがとう。まさか、覚えてると思わなかった。ちょっと、嬉しいかも。
We've been doing this class for a long time. Maybe it's time to do a remedial.
ダメ！
Why not? If you don't have a reason, I'll do it, okay?
うるさい！
I don't know why you're upset. Kohar is already wearing this ripped swimsuit. We begin today's class. Nozomi and Hikari are H.
これぐらいなら。
You're still sweet. They are commonly known as Shuppo kids. It's so popular that people are talking about it as soon as it appears. I can see that the combat motion is also quite elaborate. I can't wait to see it implemented. Next question. Is Suo H?
これぐらいなら。
Same type as Kanna. H because of no exposure at all. She has confidence in her own abilities. and motherhood to take care of Shuppo kids. She's a promising student.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
That's it for the class. See you tomorrow. Let's focus on one student this time. You know that Mitsuki is H. I think the reason for this is largely due to her devilish charm. Many will be enthralled by her pranks. She loves to make jokes about people, though. She never did anything to hurt anyone. I think that line is a very good one.
この前やってた遊びの続きしない？あれ、楽しかったでしょ？エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Next question. Is Mitsuki's New Year's costume H?
これぐらいなら。
As I've said many times, just because you're dressed doesn't mean you're not H. The reason for the incorrect answer is because her memelovi is very H. Her facial expression, posture, all score high marks.
残念！私の勝ちだよ、先生。
She still have suits and dress costumes. Can't wait to see it implemented.
あ、いいこと思いついた。じゃーん！むつきちゃんの特製花火！
Let's focus on one student this time. Kazusa is famous for its humidity. She has been in official shorts, and so on. She was always a very popular student. Its popularity is growing. Many teachers will be comforted by Kazusa.
ここにいると、なんだか落ち着く。ちょっと、眠くなってきたかも。
Next question. Is Kazusa's band costume H?
これぐらいなら。
You are sweet like a sweet. What do you think of such a message, Kohar?
エッチ！
Furthermore, this message. And here's a picture of her after her bath.
死刑！
In other words,
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
well done. Don't forget that Kazusa is an H. Let's focus on one student this time. Yoshimi is a tsundere character, but cuteness wins over H. She also a good point that she drinks milk every day.
あと誕生日が何回来たら、そばにいた時に、お似合いって思ってもらえるのかな。別に何も変なことは考えてないけど。何よそんなにじっと見つめてるのよ。
Next question. Is Yoshimi's band costume H?
これぐらいなら。
She looks even cuter now that she's dressed. She also came up with the logo for the shirt. Pretty things look good on her. I like this look of hers the best.
何？なんでそんなにじっと見てくるのよ。欲しいものがあるなら口で言ってよ。
That's all for today. Next time we will look at Ailey. Let's focus on one student this time. Among the many very sharp students, Ailey can be considered a legitimate high school girl. She loves chocolate mint. I feel like she has a heavy love for chocolate mint. Well, I guess that's part of her charm.
先生もアイスクリーム好きですよね。
Next question. Is Ailey's band costume H?
これぐらいなら。
She's winning cuteness, too. And the voices and memelovies are adorable. In the event, as the protagonist. She gave her answer in spite of her worries. She really seemed like a normal high school girl. While she calls herself a student everywhere. She drives regular tanks.
ん？なんでもないです。
Well, I'm off to have ice cream with IRI, so I'll leave you to it.
リア充め。
Let's focus on one student this time. Hoshino is famous for her first name being Ajizan. She likes fish and other water-dwelling creatures. Her eyes lit up when she went to the aquarium, and the high-tension Hoshino is adorable.
あれ見て、お魚だかわいい。
Next question. Is Hoshino's swimsuit H?
これぐらいなら。別に私、何も間違ったことは言ってないでしょ
Surely this may not be the only H. But can you say that about this Memelovi?
エッチなのはダメ死刑
Sleeping at this distance, it's like sleeping together. Too much.
動いてないのに暑いよ。
Is famous, but the swimsuit is also H.
先生もそんなとこにずっと立ってないで、横になってみたら？あんまり広くはないけど、どう？いい感じだよ。
Well, let's take your word for it, then.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
Let's focus on one student this time. For the reason that I previously judged Celica to be H. I said she is a tsundere character. I didn't word it right, so I'll add to it. When I first met her, she disliked the teacher quite a bit. She didn't like me at all. She opened up to me quite a bit after I rescued her from a kidnapping. Daradir, don't quite stop there. She can stay with me for Christmas too. Christmas, just the two of us, nothing can happen to us.
エッチなのはダメ死刑こうやって、先生と二人っきりでデートしてることがバレてしまったら。
Next question. Is Celica's Miko costume H?
これぐらいなら。
First of all, the Miko costume is H. Rumor has it they don't wear anything underneath.
エッチなのはダメ死刑なにこれドキドキする。なんでどうして
Other part-time costumes, swimsuits, etc. Some of these haven't been implemented. Swimsuits are implemented in Abitus except for Celica. I would like to see a swimsuit Celica implemented as soon as possible.
ああなんなのよ
Happy birthday. Mika.
あれ私の誕生日知ってたんだ。
That, of course.
ありがとね。
I remember every student's birthday. Well, Mika especially, I guess. Not many Kivotos have this much trouble. I was in a cold sweat, especially that time, you know? I never thought I'd be alone with a student in his room in the middle of the night. Oh, my God.
バレちゃったか。エッチなのはダメ死刑すっきりした。先生はいかがでしたか？
I feel refreshed too. Thank you.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I'm just licking mint-flavored candy, okay?
いかがですか？慣れ合うつもりはないから。気持ちよかった。ねえ先生。
I felt good too.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I was just listening to Yoshimi play.
練習をちょっと。なんかやらしい。先生、どうだった？
It was wonderful.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I was just listening to Kazusa sing.
なんかやらしい。
Well, I am Kazusa's exclusive manager.
待って先生。
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
We begin today's class. I'm busy today too. Is Sirocco H? What is it? What? Kerala implemented. Let me see. It's a 3-star implementation. Oh. Beautiful legs. The day I showed this to Kohar.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Easy to imagine. And the club activities are also a sparkling club. I'm interested in the story, but I'll have to go through it this time. Even so. Why didn't they implement it at a previous event?
じゃーん！今日が何の日か知ってる？
Sure. It's Azumi's birthday.
とにかく美味しいものを食べる日なんだ。
I see. So that's how it came to be. Then how about some exercise before you eat? It's a delicious meal after a workout. But what about exercise?
泳ぎに行こ
Swimming? Summer is still a ways away.
う！夏はまだ少し先だけど、先生と一緒なのに、そんなの待ってられないよ！
If you say so, I have no reason to refuse. What should we eat after our workout?
じゃあ、一緒にケーキ食べよう！特別に少し分けてあげてもいいよ。
Oh. That's very unusual indeed.
Dear Jume。今日は私の誕生日です。
Yes, of course I know. I've always been a big fan of Haney. What would you like for your birthday present?
誕生日プレゼントに先生の一日が欲しいです。誕生日プレゼントに先生の一日が欲しいです。エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Please wait. Kohar. There is still a possibility of mishearing. I'm going to ask you one more time. What would you like for your birthday present?
プレゼントは、先生が欲しいです。
Oh, my God.
無理。覚悟しておいてね、先生。
There's been a change of pace. No, if I ask for help here.
ここで騒いだら、みんなにバレちゃうよ。いいの？私は、別にいいけど。
It's already been exposed.
こういう展開、本で何度も見たことある。本当にあの流れに入っちゃうの？
I still have Kohar, my last hope.
あんなこととか、こんなこととか。まさか、そんなことまで。
Come on. Now is the time to show the results of your classes.
これぐらいなら。
You're a judgmental idiot.
ちょっとだけ。ほんのちょっとでいいから。
Don't come here. Oh, my. Don't come near me.
私のこと呼びましたか？何かの勘違いではないですか？
No, sir. It's not a mistake. Today is Harka's birthday. Happy birthday to you.
おめでとうですか？ありがとうございます、先生。
I've seen what you've done with the animation.
一生懸命頑張りました。
It was very cute. It was very cute.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
許さない。
Well, it's bad. Calm down, Haruka.
死んでください、死んでください、死んでください！
I think it's time to form a public morals committee. What is it? The event is a revival of this event, which means. So Reijo is finally coming. Let me see. Oh, no. Not only Kisaki, no Reijo. Kerala would have come after the event. Oh no, no, no. Please come on Reijo. Now that this is all over, the only way is through armed intervention. Oh, Rumi. Is something wrong?
いや、なんか作ろっかなーって。ここって、簡単な調理器具くらいはあるよね。
Is it that time already?
ご飯は大事だよ、先生。食事を抜かないこと、適当に済まさないこと。わかった？
I understand. I'll take your word for it this time.
んで、何食べたい？
I'll have the fried rice, then.
리아주메.
先生の指示なら何でも従います。何でも、です。
You are overreacting. Miyako.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. We're just having our next strategy meeting.
ウサギは寂しいと死んでしまう生き物だそうです。ラビット正体も同じです。きっと。
なんかやらしい。
どんなことでもお申し付けください。
Well, then, feel free.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I was just getting some tea.
では、美味しい紅茶をどうぞ。
慣れ合うつもりはないから。茜は、ご主人様だけの忠実なウサギです。ぴょんぴょん。
No, I'd like you to come dressed as usual.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Damn. There is no excuse for this quirky situation. Akane can explain this as well.
ウサギには愛が必要なんですよ。ぴょんぴょん。
Don't add fuel to the fire. Today is Shiroko's birthday. Happy birthday.
私の誕生日、覚えてるとは思わなかった。いや、もちろん嬉しい。本当だよ。
And you are the main heroine in the anime as well. So what would you like for your birthday present?
ふむ。
Anything I can do to help.
そういえば、重機の点検時間だったね。外、出よっか。
That's how much we're willing to pay.
来た。先生、教えて。私の知らないいろんなことをもっと。
I'm sure Soroko knows more about inspecting firearms than I do.
逃がさない。
こういう展開、本で何度も見たことある。
Phew, I think I'm safe here. I managed to escape Haney's birthday, too. There may not be a next time. Oh, here you are. I haven't seen you recently. How are you doing? Are you able to eat? Are you sleeping well? Please come and show your face once in a while, okay? And now, finally. Happy birthday, Soroko. Any life is precious just to be alive. So it's worth it just to be alive. Please don't forget that. Next time, let's have ramen together.
先生、実は。
You don't have to say it all. Happy birthday, Hinata.
ありがとうございます。なので今日は、
Please let me know if there is anything I can do to help.
ずっとそばにいてくださいませんか？
I'd be happy.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
This voice.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
It's important.
私ですか？
I am very sorry, but it's a promise.
結局こうなるんですね。仕方ありません。恨むならどうか私のことを。
Wait, wait, wait. Don't be hasty.
すみません。
Don't shoot while apologizing. School idol master is here. Let's have a... What is it?
私の誕生
The event is a revival of this event, which means... Finally, Akira. This flow is somewhere. Oh, no. Not only Kisaki, no Reijo. Kerala would have come after the event. Oh no, no, no. Please come on Reijo. It was. It's not a safe bet that it's been reprinted. Not only Akira, but even the maid sisters are in doubt. I hope someone can come to the meeting. Yes, hello.
先生、任務とかは後でいいから、とりあえずゲームしに行こう。
That's the first thing you say when you open your mouth? Momwa, what do you think people's mission is? Well, the game is the first priority. I'll be right there, please wait for me, okay?
任せてよ。私の前で素行不良とか許さないから。
Good grief, Lynn, she didn't even have to be that angry. I haven't felt ready to die since I took a bullet from Saori.
覚えてるとは思
What
わ
is
な
it?
かった。
The fact that this tweet came. The implementation is finalized. The previous event had no new characters. That's a bit of a relief. I'm a little disappointed that Akira isn't coming. We'll leave that for later. Yes, hello. Oh, Midori, what's wrong?
もっと美しいものを描きたいです。そのためには、たくさんの経験が必要です。先生も、手伝ってくれますか？
Now that's a bit.
私は絵を描くとき、萌えだけではなく、愛おしさも込めたいです。
What will Lynn say if I neglect my work today? Well, I think I can handle it. Okay, I'll be right there.
支援、感謝します。
先生って、いつもこんな風に仕事してるんだ。大変そう。
Let's focus on one student this time. I spoke of her before because she was the main heroine. I'll make a few additional points. She looks like an ordinary high school girl. There is no way that the main heroine of the Blue Archive is normal. She suddenly shoots Wakamo when she first meets her, etc. She's showing a pretty love-heavy side. She makes decisions too fast. She was concerned about her body odor after a workout, and so on. She has a proper girly side, though. I just can't shake the image of a bank robber.
先生に会ったその瞬間から、ここは私にとってもっと特別な場所になった。
Next question. Is the Sirocco cycle jersey H?
これぐらいなら。
You are still too naive to understand. Those toned hips, and these legs dripping with sweat, that's a good match for Iori's legs. I'll try it next time.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Lastly, this breast. Words are no longer necessary.
なんでだろう。心臓の音、止まらない。
Next question. Is Shiroko's swimsuit H?
これぐらいなら。
I hope you're right about this at least. The fact that it's a swimming suit is also a high point. Above all, she is too prepared. Sakurako must be smiling at this.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
オッケー。参戦する。
Soroko,
敵発見。指示を。
please calm down.
平気よ。実力はこっちの方が上なんだから。
Where do you see that?
エッチなのはダメ。
What the hell? Oh, no, not. Today we will focus on the game development department. Yuzu is H.
これぐらいなら。
Well, it's pretty leggy, considering Yuzu's own shyness. This time I made a judgment that it was not H. Many people would have been mesmerized by her legs and forehead.
先生の頼みなら、喜んでお受けします。
なんかやらしい。
Next question. Is Momoy H?
これぐらいなら。
She's devoted her youth to gaming. She said that most of what they talk about is about games. She looks like a boy from school. I wonder if the day will ever come when she will find love.
ゲームがやりたい。
Next question. Is Midori H?
これぐらいなら。
You let your guard down just because these girls are twins, didn't you? Momoy has devoted her youth to gaming, but Midori is also committed to romance. She's very proactive in closing the distance between us. Many people have been captivated by her.
あ、そうだ。今日のこと、お姉ちゃんには、内緒ですよ。絶対ですからね。
なんかやらしい。
Next question. Alice is H?
これぐらいなら。
Alice is currently obsessed with the game, but she doesn't know a lot of things yet. Maybe she's not ready to know love yet. Please do not show her that book, okay?
これは募集したやつだから。アリスの目からは逃げられません。魔力
Well,
充
wait a
電
minute.
100%。い
Alice,
きます。悪を
that's
打ち砕く
indeed
正
not
義の
good.
一撃。
It
タ
can't
ーゲ
be
ット。
helped.
ロック
I
オ
am
ン。
the bone of my sword.
光よ。先生、そんなに頭を撫でられると。アリスは平常心を失ってしまいました。
That sounds pleasant, Alice.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I'm just patting her on the head, okay?
その通りです。もうメイドは怖くありません。これも全部、先生がいてくれたおかげです。なんかやらしい。くすぐったいよ、先生。私、くすぐりに弱いんだから。嫌なわけじゃないけどさ。
I win. Momoy.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I was just playing the tickle game.
さあ、私の番か。なんかやらしい。
この服は、感覚がダイレクトに伝わりますね。素材が薄いから当然ですが。
A little too close, Toki.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Why every time at this time? It's different. This is on.
私はウサギなので、犬ではありませんが。ここまで待てをされてしまいますと、いたずらをしてしまいますよ。
Done. Let's focus on one student this time. I said in a previous class that Yuzu is not H. I wasn't talking about the free pass. It's a ticket to ask her for anything.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I understand, Kohar. This means it's up to me how I use it. It means it doesn't add up to H points. Do you understand? Kohar.
なんかやらしい。
はい。どんなことでもおっしゃってください。 ベストを尽くします。
Next question. Yuzu's maid is H.
これぐらいなら。
Not H, but as a maid, she's a character. Because she's popular as a screwed-up maid. Well, the original maids are not totally unbeatable.
掃除はあまり得意ではないですが、先生のお願いなら。
Well, that's it for this class. I'm going to go ask Yuzu for a H request.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！お呼びですか先生！なんでもお申し付けください！
I called you here to celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
私の誕生日ですか？ありがとうございます！最近誕生日を祝ってくださる方が多くって。
I'm glad to hear it. You've even gone so far as to send me a photo of you and your friends on Momotalk. You've grown up so much.
ほんと、長生きしてみるもんですね。私、まだ15歳ですけど。
It's just the beginning. So what would you like for your birthday present?
先生さえよろしければ、先生の護衛をもっとしたいです。
That's all right. I look forward to working with you, Lisa.
これまで通り。いえ、これからもよろしくお願いいたします。
Well, let's have my escort follow me right away, shall we?
先生のそばには私、宇沢レイサがついておりますから。
Kazusa and her friends are preparing a cake, so let's head over there right away.
慣れ合うつもりはないから。おかえりなさい、先生。
Sorry to keep you waiting. Happy birthday, Kokona.
私の誕生日、覚えててくれたんですね。ありがとうございます。
I bought a cake, let's eat it together. I chose the standard shortcake.
悪くない選択ですね。
Drinks are coffee. Oops, sorry. Kokona didn't have coffee.
小さい子みたいじゃないですか。
It's not like that.
教官としての真髄、お見せしましょう。
You don't have to force yourself to drink.
まだ大丈夫です。
Kokona is still a child.
もう、つっつかないでください。子供じゃないんですから。
I'm sorry, I was just being mean.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
You don't have to say it twice. I mean, poking is a word. Please say something from Kokona.
まったく、先生はいつも無理やり。
What are you talking?
お呼びですか先生。
Today is Masaro's birthday. Happy birthday to you.
そうですか。今日が私の誕生日だったんですね。すっかり忘れてました。気にかけてくださってありがとうございます。
So here's a birthday present for Masilo. Is there anything you want?
誕生日プレゼントですか？そうですね。先生と一緒にアイスキャンディーを食べられれば、それで十分です。
Then let's go to the beach, shall we? An ice cream is delicious in the heat.
出撃の時間ですね。
Once that is decided, let's get going. Come on. The summer sea is waiting for us.
慣れ合うつもりはないから。
お待ちしておりました。先生。
Sorry to keep you waiting. So without further ado, happy birthday, Tsurugi.
誕生日？私の誕生日をお祝い。ありがとうございます。先生。
And now for your birthday present. I haven't had time to buy it yet. So why don't you go buy it with me now?
デートですか？
Well, It's like a date.
デート
Unless you don't want to.
よろしくお願いします
Good. Let's get on our...
ここから先は進ませないよ。
死ね無理
This is not a good thing. The room is sure to be a mess when these two fight. If I do everything in my power to stop them, I may hurt them. Then this is the only way to go. I'm prepared to get angry at Rin again. Ah. I wish Mika and Saruji.
エッチなのはダメ死刑何か用
That's because today is Celica's birthday. Happy birthday to you.
誕生日ありがとう覚えてくれてたのね
Of course. I even stalked you. So what would you like for your birthday present?
誕生日だし欲しいもの今日はとりあえずこうして一緒にいられれば
Then it was just right. I have a lot of paperwork that I need to submit to Lynn.
あんたねやるべきことをやんなさいよ
I'm sorry.
ほらお仕事始めるよ
Celica. Could you change into a bathing suit for more motivation?
エッチなのはダメ死刑
Let's focus on one student this time. Kirina is not a good gunfighter. She is a serious student who never misses a patrol. At first glance, she seems to have nothing to do with H. After all, Memorobi is 2H. She dares to be vulnerable. This alone shows that she's on the level. That's about all the supplemental information I have, and I'll get to the next question. Is the Kirino swimsuit H? You have been on a roll lately. Kohar. The best H is that this jacket is transparent and I can see the swimsuit. And Memorobi in a swimsuit. Swimsuit and her face at close range. I can't believe this was distributed. So I guess I'll go back to water training with Kirina again. This time it's the Gehenna Public Discipline Committee. Is Hina H? Hina is a very strong girl, but she is a hard worker, always staying up all night to work. When she meets with her teacher, she shows a very cute side of herself. Let's give her a huge compliment. However, Memorobi is pretty high on the H points, though. Next question. Akko is H? I don't see what's not H about side boobs. Why she is a windbag in this outfit is a mystery. There's no excuse for this, since it's a solid H to Memolovi. Next question. Is Chinatsu H? Well, to be honest, you can't go wrong with this one. She wears her uniform well and has a gentle personality. But Memorobi is a different story. Alone in a room, bed by the... Nothing can happen. Well, nothing is going to happen. Now for the final question. Yuri is H? This is a question I wish you had answered correctly here. She's already 2H with her legs. Also, I like that she gets stuck in the pit a lot. And I have nothing to say about Memorobi. Now maybe I should try her back as well as her legs.
ごきげんよう、先生。
少し遅くなるようでしたので、お茶を入れてお待ちしておりました。
Thank you, Nagisa. Sorry it has taken me so long to report all this. Well then, happy birthday, Nagisa.
いつもお気遣いいただき、ありがとうございます。
So what would you like for your birthday present?
お誕生日プレゼントですか？特別何か欲しいものはありませんが、先生と一日を共に過ごせるのなら、それ以上の贈り物はありません。
Other students say much the same thing. Well, that's okay. I like spending time with Nagisa too.
美味しい紅茶が恋しくなりましたら、いつでもティーパーティーにお越しください。お待ちしております。
I'll be going back soon.
これぐらいなら。先生、お帰りなさいませ。今日は暑いですね。はい、お飲み物どうぞ。
Thanks, I'll have a drink later. Now, in return, happy birthday, Suzuko.
私の誕生日を祝ってくださるんですか？見ないでください。今、多分見せられない顔になってますから。
So, about that birthday present.
帰ったらまだ桃代堂の仕事があるんでした。
It's hard to work even on your birthday.
まあそうですね。大変って言ったら、手伝ってくれますか？
Of course. And you're the star of the birthday show.
先生と一緒にいると、毎日、夏祭りみたいな気分です。
What does that mean?
意味がわからないなら、まだ知らなくていいですよ。
If it's hidden, I'd like to know even more. Let's focus on one student this time. Fubuki is well known as a nemigaki. Let me add a little about her. Basically, she tends to slack off. She can also think calmly, frantically searching for a girl's lost property, etc. She does her job properly on some occasions. Wish it was always that way. So much for the supplemental information. Let's move on to the next question. Next question. Fubuki's swimsuit is H.
これぐらいなら。
Still sweet as a donut, Kohar. That said, this problem may be difficult to solve on the first try. It may indeed be underexposed. But the highlight is her memelovi. Immediately after she got into the float, she was thrilled. I love the look of impatience on her face when she gets stuck in the float. It's also good to see her shamelessly clinging to her teacher for help. I'm really sorry I don't have the stones to pull it off. So I'm going to go rescue Fubuki now.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！先生！待ってた！今日は何をする？
Well, don't panic so much. Today is Ki-Ide's birthday.
お誕生日？ありがとう、先生。これで私も立派なレディーにまた一歩近づいたかな。
Of course. You are getting one step closer to becoming a great lady.
そうだといいな。じゃあ、この嬉しい気持ちを込めて、先生に攻撃！
Humph. Then I'm a serious bug monster too.
くらえ！ドリル本のウサギ究極体のドリルインパクト！
Intercept, perfectly ultimate great moth. This time it's Rabbit Platoon. Miyako is H.
これぐらいなら。
Well, this issue is certainly a difficult one. She doesn't have any major exposure, and she's very serious about it. In fact, she pretty much hated the teacher when she first met me. But once they get to know each other, it's like she's a changed person. She's so delirious about the teacher that she doesn't care to hide her fondness. The Bond voice is the most obvious. Let's move on to the next question. Saki is H?
これぐらいなら。
This time the conundrum continues. And Saki pretty much hated the teacher when she first met me. But first, look at this memelovi. This kind of movement. It's as if they are doing something.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I got carried away. Let's move on to the next question. Is Miyu H?
これぐらいなら。
Well, she may be the furthest thing from H. However, I want you to shut up and look at this memelovi. I would be tempted to play tricks on her if she were in this position. I don't see why she wouldn't be present, right? Miyu. Let's move on to the next question. Mo is H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
You avoided all incorrect answers. I love those exploding breasts. Glimpses of belly and black tights are good. It would be nice to ruin it with her. So let's let her tighten it up this time.
もう我慢できない。
Let's focus on one student this time. Mo recently added a swimsuit. She has a desire to ruin, but I love the look of excitement on a girl's face. This makes me want to ruin it with her. So much for the supplemental information. Let's move on to the next question. Is the swimsuit Mo H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Well, was this easy to understand? Legs and stomach showing, but not breasts. There is room to consider what kind of swimsuit they are wearing inside their jackets. And look! This expression. Cute with or without glasses. I'd love to pull the gotcha, but I'll just have to be patient somehow here. So I guess I'll go ruin it with Mo now.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！お疲れ様です。先生。
Thanks for your time. Miyu. You know why I called you here today, don't you? Yes. It's Miyu's birthday, you know. Happy birthday.
私の誕生日ですか？どうして覚えて、そんな。
I won't forget Miyu's birthday.
ありがとうございます。本当に嬉しいです。
It makes me happy to hear that you are so pleased.
先生の好きな時に呼んでください。待つのは得意なので。
If something happens, I'll ask for Miyu's help.
先生、来たんだ。適当に座って。
It's as if Sisei is your teacher. Anyway, happy birthday, Sisei.
今日が私の誕生日？本当に？
It's true.
ありがとう。先生と一緒に過ごす時間はなんだか夢を見てるみたい。これが幸せの味なのかな？
Chis is overreacting.
先生のためなら悪い子になってもいい。
Phew. That's troubling.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
You don't have to say so much.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
What's wrong with this?
白領隊さん、白領隊さん。
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Was it really an evil spirit?
先生、今日が何の日か、わかるか？
Of course. Minori.
市民が自由を求めて武器を手にし、勇敢に立ち上がった偉大なる記念日。
No, 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 isn't it Minori's birthday?
ん？私の誕生日？あ、忘れてた。
Don't forget your birthday. I'll get the pudding I ordered soon.
プリンなら何を混ぜても好きだ。カスタードクリームでも、チョコレートでも、フルーツでも。水を混ぜたプリンは除くがな。
I wouldn't want that either. But it's still late. It's time for it to arrive already. Oops, sorry. Hello, person. What? The pudding has stopped arriving. Well, thank you for taking the trouble to contact me. Sorry. The pudding will be back later. Minori?
ストライキを開始する！
Wow, wait a minute. It will arrive tomorrow. Let's focus on one student this time. Hina, who is currently receiving rave reviews. She is one of the best in Kivotos, but she is also one of the best. She's just a normal girl at heart who wants to spoil her teacher. Many teachers must have been fascinated by this gap. The SD characters have also been refurbished with the new app. Please check it out. Let's move on to the next issue in moderation. Next question. Is the swimsuit Hina H?
これぐらいなら。
Correct, in case you're wondering, but this has been debated quite a bit in academic circles. I myself think it could be said either way. But I'm not so sure about swimsuits for elementary school kids. Frankly, I'll leave this to other teachers to decide. So let's get to the last question. Is the dress Hina H?
これぐらいなら。
Her dress is now an art form. Maybe it's too beautiful, but on the contrary, it's H. Practicing the piano for the teacher is also nice. I'm looking forward to it now that it will be reprinted at least once for the half anniversary. I couldn't stand talking about it. I'm going to go smoke some Hina now to calm myself down.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Let's focus on one student this time. Side breast. Oops, sorry. I see you've introduced me to Akko. And it's not just her tits, she's showing her thighs, too. How many teachers has she seduced? And I myself started because of her. I wonder when she will come around. Enough about me, let's move on to the next issue. Next question. Akko's dress costume is H.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Surely you'd be surprised to see me come out looking like this. And the sideburns are still there, even in dress costumes. She's got guts and legs, too. You'll see. This Memolovi. It's not a big problem. I'm in a lot of trouble here. How can you show your back in an ad in a train station? That's enough. Well, it was my influence that made me dress this way.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Let's focus on one student this time. It's Shiroko, but it's not Shiroko either. Well, I know it's complicated, but I'm going to call you Shiroko. Is Soroko H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
It's what she looks like 2 years later. It's already growing big everywhere. She even put her legs out like this. I can see quite a difference between her and the current her. If I am shown something like this, I have nothing but expectations now.
死刑！
Oops, it's almost that time already. Make sure you have a good review.
先生、遅くまで仕事？
Yes, I know. Unfortunately. I'll have to stay up all night for this one.
私も一緒にいてあげる。
Then I'll take your word for it. Paperwork, and I haven't taught you that yet.
前、やったことあるから。
I see, then I'll ask for it. She may have changed, but Shiroko is still Shiroko when she spends time like this. It's a big entrustment, but if it's a favor I'm asking of myself, I have to ask.
なんでそんなにじーっと見てるの？
Oops, sorry. I got caught up in it.
にらめっこ対決、受けて立つ。
Great, I won't lose. Well, we'll make it work. Let's focus on one student this time. This time, however, we are continuing with Hoshino. Now let's get to the question at hand. Is Hoshino's ponytail H?
これぐらいなら。
It's an armament that shows her resolve. Well, I have many thoughts on this outfit. I'm sure she'll be fine now. To tell you the truth, I would have liked her to wear a gym uniform or school swimsuit, but I could take a break with her, so we'll come back to that.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Oh dear, I wish Kohar would add a little more care and attention.
先生は今日も残業？
I'm always working overtime. Hoshino.
はい、あったかいコーヒー。これで野戦に備えてね。
Thanks for everything.
万が一、先生が危険な目にあったら、その時は。いや、そんなことはさせない。
I'm sure you're thinking about it. Since that one incident, she has been coming to see me more often. I can refuse. How could I refuse her after seeing her face like that? And few will be able to beat her. And if something goes wrong, all I have to do is use the power of freedom, justice, and destiny. Hoshino brews great coffee.
おじさん照れちゃうよ。
Well, it doesn't matter if everyone is here. This time you are a student of Arius. Is Saori H?
これぐらいなら。
Don't you think nothing of these beautiful abs? Well-developed abs are a beautiful thing. And the style couldn't be more beautiful. I have no doubt she will be even more polished as she matures. Let's wait in anticipation. Next question. Is Atsuko H?
これぐらいなら。
You were caught off guard by the lack of exposure, weren't you? Kohar. Beautiful legs that deserve to be called a princess. And alone in a classroom at night with the teacher.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
By the way, does Kohar know how to make children?
なんでそんなこと聞くわけ？エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
No, that response is sufficient. Thank you. Next question. Is Misaki H?
これぐらいなら。
It's still not good enough, Kohar. She's also famous for her humidity. Good lines and beautiful memelovies. She just has a great sense of déjà vu. I think she'd be a great idol. Now for the final question. Is Hiyori H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I have a feeling you're only looking at my breasts, but that's okay. But can you say the same for this? After all, this belly is something you can.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Let's focus on one student this time. Saori has great abs, but of course, the rest is good too. I mean, what's going on with the style? She's way too lean. She tightens up where she tightens up and comes out where she comes out. She may have the best style of all the Kivotos. Next question. Is Saori's swimsuit H?
これぐらいなら。
That's really nonsense, Kohar. Don't you think anything of it when you see these legs of hers sticking out as far as they can? I also like the fact that it looks more like a swimsuit, or more like plain clothes. I'm glad she's so expressive. Now if only she would come sooner. If this happens, I'll have to go see her in person.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Happy birthday, Kikyo.
そう。今日は私の誕生日。もっと気持ちを込めて祝って。この後の予定も全部キャンセルしてね。今からあんたの時間は全部、私が独り占めする予定なんだから。
I'm clearing my schedule today in case you say so. So what would you like for your birthday present?
無言でいなくなったりしないで。常に私の目の届く場所に、体温の伝わる距離にいて。望みは、それだけだから。
Kikyo.
先生、今日時間ある？
Kazusa. Oh my god. At this time of all times. I can't tell you how many other students haven't celebrated their birthdays yet after being so cool about it. Kazusa's birthday was earlier than mine, and I haven't celebrated it yet. I don't know how to get through this. Yes, that's right. Shall the three of us go somewhere to have fun?
百花繚乱の力、存分に味わうといい。
くらえ。
Today is Sumaya's birthday. Happy birthday to you.
祝ってくださってありがとうございます。
So what would you like for your birthday present?
欲しいものですか？最高級のプロテインではなく、かわいい猫の人形が欲しいです。
I thought your birthday present was a training tool.
最近生徒の間では筋トレが流行っているんですよ。
Is that true?
はい。すみません。私の妄想です。
Kivoto's students are strong enough that they don't need muscle training. Then I'll go along with Sumaya's muscle training.
それではまず、ロードワークから始めましょう。
Isn't it too hard all of a sudden?
これぐらいなら。
This time it's the students of the Red Winter office. Is Celino H?
これぐらいなら。
This is indeed a question I'd like to see answered correctly. It's hard to believe she's a high school student anytime I look at her. And her age is undisclosed, so I don't suppose she's not a high school student. Let's not think too much about it. Next question. Is Marina H?
これぐらいなら。
If there is no exposure, it is not H, don't you think so? The tight fit emphasizes the size of the breasts. Plus, she has one more phase of transformation left. We'll do that in the next class, so stay tuned. Next question. Is Tomo H?
これぐらいなら。エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
You've grown up, Kohar. I like the size of the breasts, but I also like the black tights. Furthermore, the sight of her taking off her jacket in Memorobi is already too H. After all, on a cold day, the only way to keep warm is for the two of us to keep each other warm. Today is Chinatsu's birthday. Happy birthday.
私の誕生日ですか？そうですね。
Huh. That's not much of a response. Yes, it is. Is there anything you want?
先生とこうしていられることが、私にとってはプレゼントです。
That doesn't sound any different than usual. You can be more greedy, can't you?
今日だけは先生を独占しても良さそうですね。手を握ってくれますか？
It's not a problem.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I hope you'll forgive me for this, indeed.
バカは治療不可能です。ご存知なかったですか？
Wow, those are the last words Kohar wants to hear. This time it's two Chipows. Is Marina's Chipao H?
なのはダメ！死刑！
How can it not be H when she's showing so much shoulder and leg? Plus, there are rumors that she doesn't even wear innerwear. Which one does the inner really indicate? There is an ongoing debate in the academic community. Next question. Is Tomo's chi pao H?
H なのはダメ！死刑！
You both have too much leg. I mean, she's definitely not wearing them, this one. And Memorobi is sweating and her two big tits are hanging out. How can this not be H? Kohar.
H なのはダメ！死刑！
Let's take a look at Genryaman and one other in this issue. Is Kisaki H?
これぐらいなら。
The legs are pretty gutted, so H points are high, but deliberations are divided over the revelation that she is sickly. She is what the term, sickly beautiful girl, is all about. I hope Himali can learn from her. Next question. Is Mina H?
これぐらいなら。
She also wears clothes that clearly show the lines of her body, so her H points are high. But she is a clunker of a character, far more than that. I'd say she's as good a character as that L. Put them side by side like this and you can see they have the same vibe. And now, last but not least, from the Kayajiki Club, is Kagaya H?
H なのはダメ！死刑！
I've got another student with side boobs. Plus, her legs are showing quite a bit, and she's already 2H. The idea may be a little radical, but it is what it is. Maybe I should become an exclusive advisor to Genryaman now. Today is Yoshimi's birthday. Happy birthday.
私の誕生日？やっぱり、覚えてたんだ。
Of course. And yet.
何？なんでそんなにじっと見てくるのよ。
You're wearing those clothes when you're not at band practice.
なんか、こうしてると、いつもより自信が溢れてくるんだよね。というか、なんで急に聞くのよ。わざとでしょ。臭いこと言おうとして。
Well, Yoshimi knows what I'm thinking.
これぐらいなら。
先生、お待ちしておりました。早く一緒にパトロールに行きましょう。
I will go on patrol with you, but first, today is Suzumi's birthday. Happy birthday.
生まれた日を記念することに大きな意味はないと言いますが、先生に祝っていただけるなんて。なんだかとっても得をした気分ですね。
I'll celebrate as much as I can if this is what you want. So is there anything you want?
よろしければ、これからも、一緒にいていただけますでしょうか。お忙しいとは思いますが、それでも、できるだけお会いしたいです。
If Suzumi says so, there's no reason not to see you. And I can't wait to see Suzumi's new outfit.
何か、私、失礼なことでも？
No, it's not like that. Shall we go on patrol then?
警戒を緩めるなんて、ダメ！絶対にダメ！
今日は私の誕生日なんです。先生、私へのプレゼントは用意してくれました？
Of course. I don't know if Nanami will be pleased.
何でも大丈夫です。先生が選んだものなら。
Did you just say anything?
H なのはダメ！死刑！
It no longer matters where you are. Kohar. I didn't give Nanami anything strange as a gift.
H なのはダメ！死刑！
Oh. There's nothing more I can say to Kohar about this. Nanami. What are your closing words for today?
今日もお疲れ様でした。今日は私
What is it? Project KV. Well, that's interesting. I'll check out the promotional video as soon as I can. This is Hifumi. She is a student named Kohani. And she loves hot springs, not Pororo. Now, the next student. This is Iroha. No, there are characters that look more like them. I think the voice is Ri Kogimiya. Now, the next student. What is it? I'm sure I've never seen this before, but it gives me a sense of déjà vu. I wonder if I will eventually understand this sense of déjà vu. Now let's look at the last student. This is Toki.
先生、お待ちしておりました。本日も補佐いたします。
I'm sorry, I had a student who looked like Toki.
呼んでみただけ。それならば、勝手にさせていただいても構いませんね。
Yes, I know. Suit yourself.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Is this voice Kohar? Where on earth did it come from?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Is it anything anymore?
ピース、ピース。
Today is Saori's birthday. Happy birthday to Saori.
私の誕生日。ああ、仕事に没頭していて忘れていた。慣れなくても、お礼はきちんと言わなければ。感謝する、先生。私はこれまで誕生日など、ほとんど祝ったことがなかった。だから、その言葉の受け取り方もまだわからない。その資格があるのか。いつかこの日を心から祝うことができるだろうか。
I can't believe she could honestly say thank you. It's going to be my most moving memory since I started teaching. You have really grown up, Saori.
先生が隣にいるからかもしれないな。
After all, I can only give you a chance. By the way, your outfit suits Saori.
この服装はアルバイトで必要だから着ているだけだが、先生が気に入ったというのならこれからも着るとしよ
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I can no longer say anything.
う。準備完了。行くぞ。
Changing clothes at a speed not noticed by Kohar. If it wasn't for me, you'd miss it. Today is Kanna's birthday. Happy birthday.
おお、もう私の誕生日なのですね。あまり普段と変わらない気もしますが。
Huh? Aren't you too happy?
朝から局員たちに祝われはしましたが、昨日、無事逮捕できたことを言われているのかと勘違いしておりました。
It's certainly business as usual.
公安局が出動するためには必要な書類が多くて、シャーレの迅速な対応が羨ましくなる時があります。もちろん私には、これらの責任を負う能力も権限もありませんが。
Kanna is doing well enough. And yet you are still wearing a bathing suit.
水着はあまり慣れておらず、お見苦しかったら申し訳ありません。
No, no, thank you very much.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Isn't it close to Kohar? I mean, you're wearing a bathing suit too.
待ってたぞ、先生。今日はどんな世界が我々を迎えてくれるんだろうか。ワクワクしてしまうな。
I'm excited too. It's Mina's birthday. Happy birthday.
先生から誕生日を祝われるこの感じ、悪くないな。一日中、机に向かっているのも体に悪いだろう？
True, but it's a lot of work.
今日一日、私に付き合ってくれ。
Did you hear what I said about being busy? But I don't think I'll begrudge the birthday star's request. All right. I'll go with you anywhere.
私は、先生を信じるべきなのだろうか。それとも。
You must see, hear, feel and judge it for yourself.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
What? Let's take a look at last year's swimsuits this time. Is the swimsuit of Wooey H?
これぐらいなら。
Sure, they may not be as exposed as other students, but it's good to see her in this swimsuit, as she tends to be a recluse. Next question. Is Hinata H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
It's so big that it can no longer be described as a violence of size. It makes me want to stick my hand through the waistband of her swimsuit. Next question. Is Hanako in a swimsuit H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Well, I knew this would happen. Kohar knows much more about Hanako than I do. When she wears such a skimpy swimsuit, there's no reason why she can't be H. Now, let's get to the last question. Is Kohar's swimsuit H?
なんでそんなこと聞くわけ？
That's because Kohar is one of my students. Now, please think long and hard about it.
これぐらいなら。別に私、何も間違ったことは言ってないでしょ？
No, you're wrong, Kohar. First, this bold swimsuit. There are plenty of less revealing swimsuits out there, but why did you choose this one? And the mysterious black line in the middle of your body. How far this has gone. What is it really? I have no idea. You mention these and you still say it is not H. Huh? Kohar? Kohar is fainting.
おかえりなさい、先生。今日もお会いできて嬉しいです。
I'm happy to see Marie too. And today is your birthday. Happy birthday.
お誕生日にこうして先生と一緒にいられるだなんて。幸せすぎてなんだか、後で罰が下ってしまわないか心配です。
I want to marry you. Just kidding.
先生でしたら。
Oh well. I'm going to get serious, aren't I?
フラチなことはダメですよ。
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
It's going to explode again.
少しお話を聞いていかれませんか？
これぐらいなら。
After all, only Marie can win. I finally got a break from work. I kind of knew this was going to happen.
ああ、おかえり先生。今日も相変わらず忙しそうだね。くひひ。
Yes, I know. More importantly, today is Mo's birthday. Happy birthday.
誕生日ケーキ？いや別に、私には花火さえあればそれで。そうだね。どうせならド派手で強烈なの。くひひ。
I see. Then how about this cake?
糖分補給は大事っしょ？これは譲ってたまるか。
Do you end up eating it? Now may I ask you to explode the punchline?
まあ任せてみなって。くひひ。
That's the explanation for today's Bunny Girl students.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I understand what you're saying, but let's look at it first and then think about it. Is Nell's Bunny Girl costume H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
I'm not sure if this is safe, but it seems to be fine. It's also good that she's wearing her usual skagen. Next question. Is Asuna's Bunny Girl costume H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
After all, size is justice. And the black tights look good on her. H points are quite high. Next question. Is Karen's Bunny Girl costume H?
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
She's about the same size as Asuna. And net tights. This is too much H already. And to top it off, there's this hips. There is nothing more to say.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Next question. Is Akane's bunny girl costume H? The white bunny girl outfit looks great on her. She looks most rational with her glasses on. She may be the closest thing to a rabbit. Next question. Is Toki's bunny girl costume H? This is a prepared bunny girl costume. It's also nice with her hair down. I hope this compliments me for always having to put up with being waited on in bed. Let's take a look at the new characters of the event. Is Reijo H? That's sweet, Kohar. Can you look at this and still say it is safe? Isn't that right? Because her thighs are highlighted. I mean, she's not wearing them. Next question. Is the young Rumi H? Well, it's not really that exposed. I mean, how can she grow up to be that good? Next question. Is Kai H? You get this one right. Well, maybe this outfit is indeed sexier. That's all for today. See you in class tomorrow. How did you like it? What did you think of the class?
この場所、この瞬間は、ほんに特別じゃ。
I'm glad to hear you say that.
だって、ここにはそなたがおるじゃろ?
Oh, well. Let me know if you want to have class again anytime.
二人きりの時間。それも先生というのは、妙な感じがします。先生、お隣、よろしいでしょうか?
Yes, of course.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. I'm just standing next to Reijo.
なんかやらしい。
私はいつまでも先生を信じますが。
じゃれ合いたいのか? よい。好きなだけしてみせよ。わらわと先生のことじゃからな。他に人がいるときは、わきまえるんじゃぞ。
Well, then, feel free.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
Oh, shoot. What do I do? This situation is indeed inexcusable. That said, I can't involve Kisaki in the explosion.
先生には迷惑をかける。そなたは、わらわのそばにいてくれるのじゃろ?
I wouldn't have bothered. Let's be mature and persuade them to show it here. Kohar? Are you sure you want to explode? The only people who can shoot are those who are prepared to be shot, okay?
お呼びでしょうか?
Sorry to interrupt your busy day. But I really wanted to celebrate Keiho's birthday.
私の誕生日ですか? いえ、少し驚いただけです。陰陽部員以外の人から祝われるなんて、嬉しいです。ありがとうございます、先生。
You're the one who should be thanking me. I know you are busy, but you also help me with my work. Thanks again. Keiho.
こんなに胸が高鳴るなんて、初めての感覚です。
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Again, you stonehead. Why did you? You always get in my way. If only it weren't for you. This time it's the 2021 swimsuit. Is Masalo's swimsuit H? Doesn't it look like a Kohar? These beautiful legs. Plus, it even shows the navel. Is this justice? Next question. Is the swimsuit Azusa H? It's certainly a lot of exposure. She was too pure. She had a twinkle in her eye when she saw the ocean, and I can't qualify her as an H. Next question. Is the swimsuit Hifumi H? I know she is also very exposed. But the impact of being a tank rider is too great. After all, she is no ordinary girl. I've now explained all the swimsuits in the supplemental instruction department. The only H's were Hanako and... Isn't it Hanako and Kohar who are H after...
少し体が熱くなってきて、これは、いえ、もしかして。
Are you okay? Keiho?
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
I don't know what you're confused about. She looked sick, so I'm just taking her temperature.
なんかやらしい。
共に過ごす時間が長くなればなるほど、心の距離も縮まるのですね。なるほど。
これですか？普通のアイスキャンディーですよ。私の食べかけでもよろしければ、食べますか？
Well, then, feel free.
ついに本性を表したわね、先生。
Why is Kohar so angry? Did I do something to offend you? I see. So Kohar wanted ice cream, too. Don't worry, there's Cole's ice cream. This time it's the students with 100 flowers. Is Yukari H? She is one of those pure maidens. And now she's able to do what she wants to do without being tied to her family background. I hope she stays this pure. Next question. Is the Lenge H? Don't you see her wonderful sides in Kohar? Maybe Memorobi is more emphatic and easier to understand.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Keep up the good work. Next question. Is Kikyo H? This might have been a little difficult. Certainly Memorobi doesn't look like an H either. But her real strength is her words. Among my favorites are...
無言でいなくなったりしないで。常に私の目の届く場所に。体温の伝わる距離にいて。望みは、それだけだから。
Kikyo. How did you understand it?
だと思ってた。先生、どこに行ってたの？私の目の届くところにいて。
No, I was in a regular class. Well, I don't care, it was almost over.
これも戦略の。
こんにちは。
Kazusa. Oh shit. I didn't expect Kazusa to show up. I mean, why do these two meet so often? Are these women drawn to each other by a magnet or something? I'll have to ask Kohar for help here. Kohar. I'm sorry, but I need your help. Kohar, wait a minute, both of you. You are both mistaken about something. Why do you people come up to me without telling me?
本当にあの流れに入っちゃうの？
Kohar, sorry to have you here at a busy time, Julie. But today is Julie's birthday. Is there any gift you would like to get her?
私の誕生日プレゼントですか？その言葉だけでも十分嬉しいですよ。
People really aren't greedy. By the way, do you smell something burning?
あら？私ったら、パイをオーブンに入れっぱなしだったことを忘れてました。
Birthday or not, Julie is the same as always.
なんか、焦げ臭いです？
No, you just overcooked it a little bit. Yes, it is. I'm properly preparing Julie.
先生と一緒に食べるお料理なら、どのようなお料理でも美味しいです。
Yes, that's right. Yuri's food looks delicious. I'll have it right away. Aha. The world. It's getting distorted. Fubuki, there you are in such a place. Class is about to start, right?
誕生日なのに学校に行かなきゃいけないのっておかしくない？
I used to think the same thing when I was in elementary school.
祝ってくれるなら、今日ぐらい休ませてほしいもんだよ。
But if the students of the police academy are absent, it will not be safe, will it?
警察が暇ってことは、街が平和だってこと。つまり逆に考えれば、平和のためには怠けた方がいい。
You really do sound like a grade schooler with your opinions. Here, I'll give you the donuts I bought for your birthday present. Good luck.
オールドファッション。名前は微妙だけど、味は最高なんだよね。
I feel like a parent trying to get a little kid to go to school with something she wants.
エッチなのは抵抗しても無駄です。
Finally, even the mother has made an appearance.
どうしてキリノは自分から苦労を背負い込むんだか。
Now, I don't know how far I've been sent, but I have to go save Kohar. Thank you for your help the other day, Kirino. But it's already October, and you're still in a bathing suit.
水難事故はいつ何時でも発生するものです。シャーレのオフィスだって例外ではありません。
I don't think that's a quirk. Oops, that's not important. Today is Kirino's birthday.
祝ってくださりありがとうございます。先生も楽しく安全な一日をお過ごしください。
If Kirino is watching over you, you can rest easy today.
本館はいつも先生を見守っています。だから先生も本館のことを。
Yes. I'm always looking out for Kirino.
エッチなのはダメ！死刑！
Well, there's no reason why they wouldn't come in this stream of quicksand.
本館の助けが必要でしょうか？
Yes, now is the time to help Kirino.
これでも食らっちゃってください！
Hey. Where are you shooting at? Today is the long-awaited implementation day of the idol gacha. I'm going to draw more and more.
エッチなのはダメ！
Oh my god. It's so lucky to have 3 stars fixed from the first time. I don't care if you get a Sakurako out of the 10th one in a
説明
row.
や解説が必要。
I don't think this line is.
トリニティ総合学園シスターフット所属の歌住桜子です。日々に安寧があらんことを。
I'm sorry. I said too much Sakurako. The one without idol costume is here.
先生の支援を担当します。
I mean, I really am pulling for the idol gacha, aren't I? I didn't expect the regular costume to come. I don't know if that's good or bad.
エッチなのはダメ！
No, the trend is definitely coming. Now it's just a matter of whether we can pull off a pickup. Her studies, coming.
驚きましたか？いかがでしょう。
これまでの私とは違うのですよ。
I was surprised. I didn't expect to see one regular outfit in between. But now I can go after Marie without worrying.
エッチなのはダメ。
Ha 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 ha. It's coming, it's coming. The flow is coming to me. A Bidas swimsuit? Well, this is bad.
エッチなのはダメ。
In this issue, I will introduce you to 3 of our idols. Is idol Min an H?
これぐらいなら。
You have no idea what you're talking about, Kohar. Can't you see her wonderful sides? And sock garter, I can't pass this up. It's a seamless outfit that can only be described as quintessential commander. Next question. Is the idol Sakurako H?
これぐらいなら。
You don't have to make a discovery just because it's Sakurako, okay? Kohar. It may indeed be underexposed. But a date dressed like this can only be described as quintessentially H.
エッチなのはダメ。死刑。
Phew, as I said, I didn't think it would only take one blast this time. Now let's get back on track and go to the last question. Is Marie's idol outfit H?
これぐらいなら。
I wanted you to get this one right, Kohar. Indeed, the person of Marie may seem far removed from H. But can you really say that she's not a hater when she secretly gives me a picture of herself and makes up a secret between me and her?
エッチなのはダメ。死刑。
Let's focus on one student this time. This time, Marie. We saw the idol costumes before the regular costumes. Is it really not H for normal costumes, etc.? Let's take a closer look. First, is Marie's normal costume H?
これぐらいなら。
Well, there's no exposure at all. If you think I would say that, you are mistaken, Kohar. I still don't think you understand Marie yet, Kohar. As I said before, just because it's not exposed doesn't mean it's not H. Indeed, her behavior could very well be described as that of a sister. However, she acts uncharacteristically like a sister, showing her fondness for her teacher. But many teachers must be enthralled there. Oops, I guess I got too enthusiastic. Let's get back on track and move on to the next problem. Is Marie's gym clothes H?
これぐらいなら。
Not at all. Did you hear what I just said? Kohar. Don't let your guard down just because you're wearing a jersey. Even when Marie is sick from the heat. She's happy to be alone with the teacher, you know.
エッチなのはダメ。死刑。誕生日。こうしてオイラはまた大人の階段を一つ登ったわけだ。大変めでたいことだからな。盛大に祝ってくれていいんだぞ、カムラッタ。
Yes, it is a very happy day. Happy birthday, Kalino.
なんだか恥ずかしいな。お祝いなんてされると権威が。いや、もちろん嬉しい。ありがとう、カムラッタ。
I have plenty of pudding for you today. By the way, Chirino, you are not wearing a beard today.
こうしてリラックスした状態でいるのはカムラッタの前でだけだ。からかうな。粛清するぞ。
Chirino is cute. I understand how Tomo feels. It's going to be a fun birthday party today.
今日も一日カムラッタと一緒にいられるなんてな。エッチなのはダメ。死刑。
You have very good instincts indeed, Kohar.
粛清、粛清、粛清だ。
役に立つのでしょうか。